Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. In this game, looking now at some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out. If he can keep it going here tonight.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. McHale is out there with Song. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Bailey. And it's Christopher in at the 3. And for the Kings, Havlicek is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Iverson. And it's Boosie in at the point guard position. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
Pass to Christopher. Shot on the wing. Sacramento grabs the miss. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
6 to shoot. And stolen by Richardson. Drops in the breakaway layup.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Pass to Iverson. The kick out to Havlicek. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Christopher, covered by Havlicek. Now Bailey, down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Richardson. It's hauled in by Allen Iverson.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
McHale with a screen on Havlicek. Christopher the pass to Richardson. Sarr with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Knocked away. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Taking a look at Sacramento. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs.
And checking out Sacramento, they're headed for the play-in tournament as it stands now. But they've got time to make a move. Maybe they can kick things into gear before the end of the season.
Iverson outside. The kick out to Havlicek. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Havlicek's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Sacramento. Richardson the pass to Christopher. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working. Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Richardson outside. Sarr sets the screen for Richardson. It's deflected. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. Second, the Cavaliers.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Richardson outside.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
That one goes. Counted. Havlicek's got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Look at the last game for Sacramento. It was a win against New York. They set the pick. Richardson the pass to Bailey. Ibaka against McHale. Bailey. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Kings leading now by 9. Iverson outside. The kick out to Havlicek. Clock at 6. Ibaka the pass to Havlicek. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So we'll see Ace Bailey going to the line here. That's on Allen Iverson. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That free throw good from Bailey. Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Yeah, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Johnson, that's for 2. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Kings leading now by 8. Pass to Boosie. Here's Sharman. Ware passes to Embry. Here's Sharman. He's guarded by Johnson. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Ware, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Garland.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Sharman. Covered by Johnson. Sharman gets the bucket. 1:32 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Lanier. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
This guy is always looking to set up his teammates. Darius Garland has his head on a swivel.
Johnson, the pass to Embry. Over Miller, and again it's Sacramento converting.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Johnson outside. Here's Lanier, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Here's Boosie. No scoring in this one. Here's Embry. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Back to Garland. Miller sets a screen for Garland. His three-pointers off the mark. Last game for Cleveland, they picked up the win against Brooklyn.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
32, DJ Christopher.
9 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Christopher. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
They've got Havlicek. He's out there with Ibaka. And it's Sherman in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Screen by Ibaka. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Richardson outside. Pass to Miller. That's tipped. And he recovers it. He can't get that one.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Here's Havlicek. Ibaka, the pass to Iverson. 5 on the clock. Ibaka with the screen on Richardson. Another shot. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Back to Richardson. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Alexander Saw. He's checked in for Cleveland. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the big fella Alex R showing promise. Craig especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
That free throw, no good. And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
And he's good on the second. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Sherman. Havlicek outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Havlicek's got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings.
Yeah, first quarter he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. Second, the Cavaliers.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Richardson outside. Pass to Christopher. Czar with a screen on Havlicek. Throws it up high. And here's the fast break. Pull up Jay. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Cavaliers trail by 13 and stolen by Iverson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And now a look at Serge Ibaka. Some stats on him. He's one of the standouts over the last month, averaging 5 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
Bailey's checked in for Johnson. Out to the right wing. Pass to Song. And Cleveland with another turnover here. Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. We take a look at the Cavaliers. Right now, they're locked into third place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
And right now for the Cavaliers,
I mean, they have to be happy with where they're at. They've escaped the play-in tournament, and so after this game, it's time to rest up and get ready for the playoffs.
Launches it, and John Havlicek the bucket on the assist by Iverson. Havlicek's got 14 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Sarr sets the screen for Richardson. Now Bailey. He had 19 points in the win against Brooklyn. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Havlicek outside. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Richardson the pass to Sarr. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Richardson outside. Pass to Christopher. Hands it from downtown. Christopher's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Now here's Iverson. 5 points in the game. Screened by Ibaka. Here's Sharman, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 10.
and an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Substituting on the court.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same." Back over to you.
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much. Embry lays it up off the glass. Embry's got his third basket of the night right there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Here's Sharman. 10 points for him. Pass to Johnson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. 1:49 left in the second quarter. And it's Bailey in the corner. Here's Christopher. Shoots over Johnson. Christopher, no good. And here is Johnson. Still scoreless. Back to Ware. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Pass to Christopher. 1:04 left in the first half of the game. Johnson in the corner. The three connects from three-point range. And the Kings lead by 18.
You can see no hesitation on the catch by Cam Johnson. This is why he's on the floor, folks.
Pass to Christopher. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Kings have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Boucher, the pass to Ware. 30 seconds left here in the second. Here's Sharman. Last game out, he had 14. Over Bailey. And the rebound goes to McHale. McHale's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bailey passes to Garland. Back to McHale. Lets the three fly. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by McHale.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
And that does it for the first half of play. Kings lead by 15. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm alongside Kenny Atkinson. Coach, what might you do to adjust going into the second half?
Well, first of all, shot selection's got to improve. If that doesn't improve, it's going to be a long night. But, you know, if we do get a good shot, we got to get back on defense. I think our transition defense, we're leaking too many points there.
Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shots. Give it up for the participants.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Sacramento Kings.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to their second and third units, and you see the results there, Shaq.
Yeah, they've got scorers coming off that bench, and that's what you need. In a long season, different guys have to step up.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
You take a look at Sacramento trying to win their way out of a potential play-in game and really get into that top 6.
Yeah, everybody wants that surefire playoff ticket, not the conditional one.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, John Havlicek displaying his skills.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
The Cavaliers trail by 15, so with Johnson sitting on the bench. This is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. We've got Kevin McHale, Haley out there with Richardson. Then it's Alexander Shaw, and it's Christopher in at the small forward position. For Cleveland, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Sacramento leading by 13. Right wing. Havlicek outside. From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Havlicek's got 17.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And another 3 for Sacramento.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Richardson the pass to Bailey. Cleveland moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Song. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Here's Boosie. And here's Havlicek. And the Kings another 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks chill.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Checked in for the Cavaliers. Johnson comes in for Bailey. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Johnson kicks to Richardson. Back to Johnson. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got 7.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
That doesn't go either for Havlicek.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Richardson the pass for Christopher. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Pass to Iverson. All sorts of time, and he drops that one in. And the Kings lead by 15.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's the screen. Here's Christopher. That 3 off the mark.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Pass to Iverson. Now, here is Havlicek. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. Now Richardson. Miller with a screen on Iverson. 6 on the shot clock. Puts the move on. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Johnson.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Pass to Iverson. Tries it from the top of the key. And John Havlicek the bucket on the assist by Iverson. Iverson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Lanier. Johnson surveying the floor. Drilled from 11 feet out. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Lanier, the pass to Johnson. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. Sacramento leading by 16. Pass to Boosie. Kings moving the ball around. Now Havlicek fires from way outside. It's good from long range. Havlicek's got 14 points now in the second half.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Richardson outside. Outside Garland. And he's good on the 3 ball. Garland's got 6.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
He has become all kinds of mean at the defensive end. His blocks have come way up these past few months, and that tells you about the kind of intensity and drive he's been playing with.
Johnson, the pass to Sharman. Over Richardson. Back to Johnson. Here's Havlicek, trained for 2 points. Havlicek's got 30 points.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Kevin, back to you.
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Hits it from three-point range.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Johnson against Johnson. Johnson outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson goes in, and he makes that one.
Oh, Cam Johnson on the deck, puts it in the basket off a great drive.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And that one falls for Johnson.
You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly as a sweet shooter. The fact is he's proven to be much more than that.
Pass to Bailey. McHale kicks to Richardson. Rebound by Johnson. Kings leading now by 22. Here's Sharman. Good on the triple. Sharman's got 13.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Garland looking it over. Here's Bailey. Shot to stop the run. He lays it in. Bailey's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Sharman. He's got 13. Uncovered. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Kings ahead, opening up a huge gap. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Khalil Ware. Peyton is out there with Iverson. And it's Embry in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Podziemski grabs the board.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. TV won't complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm, It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Back to Peyton. No good on the three. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Cleveland. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. But Jemski's shot is good.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Pass to Bolden. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Peyton kicks to Iverson. Here's Bolden. Here's Potapenko. Shot clock at 5. Iverson outside. Again, the miss by the Kings. Cleveland's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Podziemski with it. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Podziemski's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Oklahoma City. That's the location with the postseason. In our sights now. What's more important to have? Home court advantage or momentum, Grant?
I'd argue both, BA. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. They've got Zach Edey. Jaylen Brown is out there with Smith. And it's Irving at the three, the small forward. And rejected. Pass to Olowokandi. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up two.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from Coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Back over to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Smith, right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Irving against Smith. Irving, that's good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA, guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by the Thunder. Smith with the rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Back to Duren. Edey with a double team. Duren finds Smith. There's the triple. Smith with the rebound. Grizzlies trail by 5. Driving inside. Memphis shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting for Memphis. Smith at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Oklahoma City leading by 4. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played, sends it home from three-point land.
don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. Oklahoma City, #1.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Smith outside. This one for three. Oklahoma City grabs the miss.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Smith against SGA. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few.
Now here's SGA. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Jaylen Brown is out there with Jonas. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Shai's in at the four-man position.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Clock at 6. Misses from short range.
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. And checking out some numbers for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in. Tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Malowach. Rose is out there with Kidd. Then it's Kemp. And for Vancouver, they've got Frazier. Flagg is out there with Brent. And it's Mirazon in at the 5, roaming the paint. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound, Greg. Two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Here is Kidd after Vancouver got the three-pointer. Pass to Rose. Over Flagg. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Supersonics.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And here's Rose. Walt Frazier with the triple. Outside for Kidd. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Oh, man, that was cold-blooded. Nasty. Kidd putting the opposition on notice with the three-point answer.
To the left wing, fires for three, and again it's Vancouver with a three.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Pass to Rose, back to Kidd. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now here's Rose. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. Well, here's a group now that knows how to orchestrate from the wing. The top passing small forwards in the NBA during the past 10 games. Cooper Flagg is second.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Here's Flagg. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. Milwaukee has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Kemp with the slam.
It's a beautiful thing seeing Kemp take flight. An unbelievable dunker who loves showing off his athleticism.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Frazier. 9-point game his last outing. Shot from the wing. He squares up and sinks it. He's got 8.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Bucks trail by 4. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Jason Kidd, 1 shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Here's Kemp. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Kidd, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Taken away by Kidd. Rose passes to Kemp. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Frazier with the ball for Vancouver. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Pass to Bradley. Just 4 to shoot. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Now here's Rose. He has yet to score. There's the steal. Here's Flag to the paint. Knocked loose and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And they're in the top half of the league in total rebounding as well. Paying attention to the glass, even though it's not a big strong suit for this group.
And to crack the top 10 in second chance points tells you about the work ethic of this team. Going after the scraps and turning them into points. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Joakim Noah is checked in for Malawach. Radliff comes in for Kemp. And it's Ginobili in for Rose. A shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. He has 6.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Fires the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Outside Kidd. Manu Ginobili on the wing. And the 3 off target. Vancouver leading by 3. Frazier outside. Puts up a 3. That one, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Vancouver has gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. And finished off by Avdia.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Takes a 3, traps in the tray.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
Vancouver working the ball around now. Sinks the triple.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now Kidd. 12 points his last outing, but 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Back to Avdia. There's the triple. Milwaukee with the rebound. Ginobili right side. This one for 3. No good, and he's 3 of 6 from the floor. To the right side. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter, and that one drops for him. Now it's a 7-point Raven lead.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Frazier the pass to Lopez. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Theo Ratliff.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Ginobili misses. Vancouver leading by 4. Pass to Jones. Fires to the hoop. And it's good. 2 points. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. That one drops for him. He's got 11. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's Vancouver leading by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Vancouver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. You got Rose. Russell Westbrook out there with Ginobili. Then it's Kemp, and it's Humphries in at the force line. Rose, no good. Here's Flag. He's covered by Westbrook. Pulls up on the elbow, and it's Flag missing.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
It's stolen by Bradley. Frazier the pass to Murazan. And the basket is good. Murazan's got the lead up to 9 now for Vancouver.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Westbrook. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And we heard about Westbrook's ball skills coming out of college. Looks like a well-deserved reputation.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Vancouver?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And that one misses. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And here's Rose outside. Vancouver pulls it in. Murazan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Flag. 6 points for him. The shot comes out.
A bunch of threes for him in this first quarter. A bunch of threes for him in the first quarter. But he's made 0 here in the second period. I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Jacks up a 3, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance. Already a second foul, just something to keep in mind.
The Ravens making a switch here. George is checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Malawat just checked in. Outside, Ginobili. It's hauled in by George. Vancouver leading by 9. Pass to Frazier. And here's George. And here's Bradley. He's covered by Westbrook. Just his first attempt. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for Milwaukee. And Rose wide open. He shoots. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists tonight. So the Ravens call timeout, their first. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Johnson, he's checked in for Vancouver. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at Vancouver. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And checking out Milwaukee. Right now, quite a ways down below.
Well, right now for Milwaukee, they know this game marks the end of their season. So I expect them to make an all-out effort tonight and try to end the year on a positive note.
Now here's Frazier. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Takes the 3. Malawach grabs the miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Vancouver leading by 4. 3-pointer. Malawach grabs the miss. Malawach has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
It's stolen by Rose. Over to the left wing. Westbrook, no good. Vancouver has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. From the arc. He can't hit that time.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Ravens with the ball. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. Pass to Flag. Five to shoot. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 22.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Vancouver with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Jalen Johnson. And Jones subbed in for Frazier. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. On defense, Vancouver, their biggest lead of the game was 9. Noah the screen, 6 to shoot for 3. Kidd. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That is his first foul of the game. Vancouver making a switch here. Diaz checked in. Three from the inbound. No, it doesn't go. His foot at 8 attempts.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Pass to Kidd for the 3, and Jones pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, Avdia. Here's Flag. And it's off from 3-point range.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Vancouver working the ball around now. George looking around. Pocket 6. Here's Flag. He's covered by Kidd. It doesn't go for him. Bucks are gone. 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Vancouver shooting at 50% in a decent group. Avdia. Here's Flag. He's covered by Kidd. And George kicks to Avdia. Pass to Flag. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Ginobili on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Ravens lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points, Ernie, or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kitty?
Let's switch gears to the Ravens. They're in a tight one after the first half.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed him up or slow him down.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bradley is out there with Flag. Then there's Frazier, and it's Mirazon at the center, locking down the middle.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And for the Bucks, Kemp is out there with Malowacz, and it's Rose. Then there's Kidd. Pass to Bradley. Here is Frazier. Shot clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on. Come on, Malowacz.
And Mirazon is an absolute behemoth, a mammoth of a man. 7'7". He uses his size to his advantage. He is a giant.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Bucks trail by 3. Kidd with it. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
To the inside. Pass to Frazier. Now Flag with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Flag's got 10. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Now here's Rose. Frazier covering. Out left to the wing for the tie. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Pass to Flag.
Number 34. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now a timeout called by the Ravens. Look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for him.
Unfortunately, his block numbers have been going down the last couple seasons. Offensive players seem to have figured out ways to get around him to limit his impact.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Vancouver working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Here's Flag. That misses off the backboard. Bucks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. It's stolen by Bradley. 3-pointer. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 25.
Yeah, you know, we know this about Frazier. Tremendously creative, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
Bucks trail by 3. Kempis screen on Frazier for 3. Kidd. Vancouver pulls it in. Murazan's got his 6th rebound on the night.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Frazier. A nice shot by Frazier. Frazier's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Rose. He's got 8. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the top offensive squad since the All-Star break.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems their offense has improved. I mean, they're really getting comfortable with one another, and their production has also increased.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And here's Frazier. He's got 5. Shoots it. They get it back. Mirazon, and it's blocked. Rose dishes the kid from outside the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Bucks trail by 5. Pass to Rose, lets it go from deep, and it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Frazier. Milwaukee with the rebound. Kemp's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the 3. Vancouver pulls it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Frazier outside. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Noah comes in for Malawash, and it's Ginobili in for Rose. Johnson's checked in for Bradley. Bucks trail by 5. Outside Kidd to the wing on the left, trying to get something going. Mirazon the rebound. Mirazon's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The three-pointer is right on target. And he has 28 points for the game.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Kidd passes to Kemp. There's the 3. And again, the Bucks miss.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
He set the screen. Frazier. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's stolen by Frazier. Over to the wing. The tray drills the three-pointer. And the Ravens lead by 11. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Ravens.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
George is checked in for Vancouver. Ratliff's checked in for Milwaukee.
Substitution on the court.
And they get it. That one doesn't go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. He's much better off making him go to the line.
The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Kemp's combination of strength and athleticism, amazing. He is a walking highlight.
The Ravens making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. And so Kemp nails both of them. Here's Vancouver with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. The 3-ball connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Bucks trail by 12. Outside kid. Wide open. Johnson with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Bucks shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Ginobili outside to the left side wing. Kid, no good.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
And it's flag missing. Bucks trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And again, the Bucks miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
From downtown, trains the three-pointer. 37 points for him.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Frazier outside. And no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Vancouver. They finish off the third quarter on a 20-7 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Schroeder Center. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Bradley. He's out there with flag. And it's Frazier in at the point guard. And the basket by Ginobili.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
No coverage that time.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
The screen from Kemp. It's stolen by Frazier. No good that time. Good work defensively by Ginobili. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Vancouver working the ball around now. Back to Bradley. Pass to Murazan. Over Kemp. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's Kidd. Lets it go with the 3. Murazan the rebound. Murazan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Launches a 3. Buries it from three-point range. 43 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for Vancouver. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Rebound, Milwaukee. For 3, Kidd. And the Bucks miss again.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Kemp with a screen for Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Ginobili with the 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Flag. Looking for Ginobili. He gets it there. For 3. And it's Flag with the rebound. Vancouver leading by 18. Now here's Frazier. From deep. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Murazan's got 4 this quarter.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
Left side Rose. They need this one. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Now a timeout called by the Ravens. Now a recap of one of the standout performances of our game, earning our player of the game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight. Once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And the Bucks with possession here after Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Frazier.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Okay, time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Bucks ahead of the trainer. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. And for this team's roster in particular, losing anyone is a major blow. They'll really be missing him on the floor for sure.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Here's flag. Frazier outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. A lot of the All coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. They've got Miller, and it's Marion in at the small forward position.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Good on the shot.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
From deep, Miller can't get it to go. And it's Pittsburgh's ball. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really saying?
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Malone.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Pass to Marion. Here's McGinnis. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. And here's Lillard. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pittsburgh, no good that time either.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Back to Miller. Pass to Camby. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
For 3, here's Lillard. And Camby pulls it down. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to Miller to win the drought. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Pure from three-point range. Miller's got 6 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Timeout called, the Force. And in the second half of the season, these shooting guards have really distinguished themselves with their scoring ability. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Lillard. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. And it's good for 2.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Miller, launches it, and again it's New Orleans with a 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Malone, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Lillard. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 5. And he gets it to go.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Miller. A deep 3. Here's Camby. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Well, we're in the closing weeks of the regular season. There's no rest for teams competing for positioning.
Yeah, this is the time where if you had a couple of nights of bad effort, you might drop 2 or 3 positions. It's not the playoffs yet, but it's critical this part of the season.
Williams' shot is good.
Not just to score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
Miller outside from deep. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And he lobs it up. And stolen by Hayes. Williams against Miller. Pass to Camby. Over Lillard. They get the rebound. Yep, count it. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Thompson, he's checked in for Pittsburgh. Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. Mitchell's checked in for Pittsburgh. Wallace comes in for Lillard. And New Orleans making a change here. Hill against Thompson. For 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hayes with a screen. Shot's good by Hill.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Pittsburgh, no good that time either.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
And the Pelicans with possession here after Pittsburgh picked up 3 with their last shot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Pittsburgh. Trailing by 8. 1:09 left to play in the first. Outside Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hayes. Back to Sharp. Three-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. for Pittsburgh. They've got 6 of 14 in so far. Now Williams. The 3 ball. The putback. Boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Sharp. Down low. McGee with a steal. Wallace outside. The kick out to Williams. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. And so it's New Orleans leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Jackson out there with Asar Thompson. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Malone in at the 5. And for the Pelicans, Tim Hardaway is out there with Miller, and it's Camby in at the 5. Here's Jackson, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
I think they just got caught completely by surprise, and they never managed to fully recover.
Here's McGinnis. No made baskets yet.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Marion. The Pelicans lead by 5. Pass to Hardaway. And here's Miller. Here's the 3. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let it roll.
He shoots. Pittsburgh, no good that time either. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. For 3, Hardaway. The rebound by Malone. The Force have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Jackson outside. Pittsburgh, no good that time either. New Orleans has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Anthony Edwards. What'd you find out, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Force was able to update me on the situation. And he told me their worst fears have just been confirmed. It's a broken hand. With this team already eliminated from playoff contention, frankly, seems no need to rush him back. Guys?
Thanks for the update there, Allie. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at the Pelicans. Right now, they rank 3rd in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason. And, of course, Pittsburgh. Quite a bit of space between these two.
You know, for Pittsburgh, their season's in danger of slipping away. But still, it's not too late. With the strong push here over the last few games, they could earn a play-in spot.
To halt the run, Hardaway grabs the board.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Miller, puts up a deep three. Thompson pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Inside. Jackson surveying the D. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Jackson.
You don't expect this from Jackson Jr. He catches them by surprise by passing it.
New Orleans leading by 8. There's a screen. Hardaway, the pass to Miller. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the inside. Lillard against Hardaway. Miller on the wing. Takes a three. Drops in the three. Miller's got 9 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Lillard. And there's a 3-second violation. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
And Pittsburgh with some changes. Williams is checked in for Jackson, and it's Wallace in for Thompson. Mitchell's checked in for Lillard.
First team foul.
Pittsburgh on D. 11-point game. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pittsburgh, no good that time either. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Pass to Hill. The three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I just love the ball movement.
Wallace, the pass to Malone. Some nice ball movement by Pittsburgh. And again, unable to change momentum here. New Orleans leading by 16. Sharp passes to Hayes. And there it is for him.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's the Pelicans on the break. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you guys.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. That shot missing.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
There's a screen. Hill for 3. Williams grabs the board. Pittsburgh shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Pittsburgh, no good that time either.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Hill. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 10.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide-open threes like that. What are you doing?
Sharp passes to Sampson. All alone. And the jumper is good. And the Pelicans lead by 17. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. The three is up. It's hauled in by Sampson. Sampson's got 4 rebounds now. 4-3. The shot misses.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Pass to Williams. Fires for 3. That shot off. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's New Orleans leading by 17. And we'll return shortly.
42.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
And now, how about a peek at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs come into focus?
I look here at New Orleans. They're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the force. Trailing by 17. We've got Damian Lillard. Also Thompson out there. And it's Jackson in at the 4. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
From deep three-point land. They get it back. Camby, that's good. Camby's got 5 points.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give them.
That shot off the mark.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Back to Miller. Here's the pick. Jack's up a 3. Thompson pulls it in. Pittsburgh has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Lillard. Takes the 3. Pittsburgh, no good that time either.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Here's Miller. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Gotta pick it up.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Putting his 6'11" frame to use. Jackson's a low, down low. Good luck stopping him.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
Pittsburgh making a switch here. McGee's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Miller outside. Here's McGinnis. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Lillard. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Lillard's got his second basket on the night.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
Miller outside. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to McGee. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
The ball goes to
Let's take this break to show you the leaders in steals among shooting guards since the All-Star break. Hardaway's checked in for New Orleans.
Number 3, Tim Hardaway.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Miller outside. Back to Hardaway. They set the pick. Pass to Miller. Fires the 3. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down. And the answer is yes.
And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it. New Orleans leading by 20. Outside Hardaway. Oh, there's the alley. Thompson outside. Some nice ball movement by Pittsburgh. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Pittsburgh making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Hardaway against Lillard. Pass to Miller from behind the arc. And again, New Orleans no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
First personal foul, second team foul.
Pittsburgh shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
31. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. So both teams changing it up here. And he sinks the second. The Pelicans lead by 19. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Miller from the arc. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Sampson. Sampson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Tries the spin move. Here's Marion. Now here's Miller from downtown. Knocks it down from distance. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Pass to Lillard. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Hill, he's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Marion. Back to Hardaway. To the left wing. Launches a 3. Marion misses.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Lillard. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Sampson. Sampson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things. He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Timeout called, the Force. So both teams making some changes here. So a moment now to see the story for him.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Williams against Hayes. Williams misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Hill. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Wallace, the pass to Lillard, and it's going to be a 3-second call. With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. Second, the Pelicans.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
And here are the Pelicans now. They're on a 12-4 run. Back to Hardaway. Shot from the top of the key. Mitchell grabs a miss.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
On the wing, Wallace. Tipped. Here's Hill. Banked it in off the glass. Hill's got 7. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Now here's Hill. 7 points in the game. Hayes with a screen on Lillard. Hardaway from outside. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Collier, he's checked in for Pittsburgh.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
.56 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. 6 points for him.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Hayes with a screen on Williams. Hayes controls the rebound and the putback.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Wallace outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by New Orleans. Sampson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Sharp. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Hayes. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Hayes has got 7 now in this quarter, with 1 on the clock. The shot off that time. And so it's New Orleans building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Hayes, and it's Hill in at small forward. Now here's Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Wallace pulls it in.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Thompson in the post. Check by Hill. Back to Wallace. Here's Barbosa. No good from outside. Well, New Orleans shooting around 44%. Not bad. Sampson passes to Hill. Hits a three-pointer.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Barbosa. Back to Thompson. Some nice ball movement by Pittsburgh. Now Wallace. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. New Orleans is gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Hill. Fires the 3. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. To the middle. Here's Banks. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Here's Hayes. Here's Camby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Hardaway. Back to Sharp. From outside the arc. He drops it from range. Sharp's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
To the paint. It's tipped. 3 on 3. Pass to Banks. And here is McGee. Wallace outside. Puts up a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 11. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Thompson. McGee, a screen on Hill. Here's Thompson. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Outside Sharp. Thompson against Hill. They set a pick. The shot. Banks pulls it in. Pittsburgh has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And McGee with the stuff.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Hill. Back to Hardaway. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Banks, no good. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Back to Hill. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Hill's got 6 in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Now here's Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Wallace, the pass to Banks. Over Hayes. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Hayes has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Hill. Now here's Sharp. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Hardaway from outside. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
The 3 from Thompson. The Pelicans pull it in.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Outside Hardaway. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Pittsburgh making a switch here. Williams is checked in. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. And the Force shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. On the wing, Thompson. Williams, a screen on Hayes. Pass to Williams. Will it go? The Pelicans pull it in. Camby's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pelicans.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Force. Wallace outside. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Thompson. McGee a screen. Lets the 3 fly. And he recovers it. Now here's Thompson. Defense right on him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Pelicans ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Sharp. Outside Hardaway. The three. Tries to save it. And out of bounds. The Force will take it. Thompson with it. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. As we leave, we present our player of the game.